Hi everybody, welcome to A Crow's Call Tarot. This is Melody. This video is for the element of air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for this week of February 2nd through February 8th. Alright, so I'm going to shuffle up your cards real quick, air signs, and what I want you to do while I'm shuffling up your cards is tap into your angels and your guides and see what number is meant for you. Crow 1, Crow 2, Crow 3. And go ahead and choose that number. Or you could watch the whole video. It's up to you, whatever your intuition tells you. Please take what resonates and leave the rest on the table. Alright, air signs. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started here. Pick crow number 1. Burden number 43, and it's a sacred journey marker, air signs. All right, so the name of the card is Burden. It's number 43. 43 is a 7. Sevens are they're about having faith, they're about being patient, and they're also about soul growth. Now there is lots of trees on that card, so I kind of feel like this burden has been rooted for a while, is what I feel with trees. Because trees, it takes a while for them to grow and to look like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants to address for the element of air in this burden. What burdens are you carrying on this part of your journey? Are you transporting those of others out of generosity or codependency? Is this burden so heavy that it slows you down? This marker asks you to stop and look at your responsibilities, your commitments, and all that you bring with you on your journey. Are you clinging to an unhealthy relationship out of fear? Are you taking on the burden of others to prevent them from getting hurt? Do you know what this enables others to avoid learning their life lessons and doesn't really help at all? Drawing this marker encourages you to release others to their own path. It may also be a time for you to ask if you're helping because you like being needed. If the answer is yes, then the message is truly to let go of this burden, for it's born of self-centeredness. Release the burden of others to the divine. They also have their own angels and guides, just as you do. Trust in the divine plan for all. On a sacred path to the Avalon, you must be aware that you pack all the essential wisdom tools you need to chart your course. Integrity, kindness, compassion, discernment, discretion, faith, forgiveness, truth, and love are all but some of them. Once your tools are counted, see if the rest of what you're hanging on to is appropriate. This is the time to leave behind any unnecessary burdens and to know you have the strength to carry on only what's yours. Alright, so air signs, Spirit is telling you you need to lessen the load a little bit. So let's go ahead and pull some Crow Tarot for you, whoever picked Crow number 1 for the element of air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. High Priestess, yeah, that's the keeper of secrets, things that are hidden. 2 of Wands, or 3 of Wands rather. It's like, what are you waiting for? And the Knight of Swords, right? Spirit is saying, okay, so we got the 2 and a 3, which is a 5. This has been a struggle for you to move forward, air signs. This has been a real struggle for you. And it's like you are carrying this weight of waiting and waiting and waiting before you move forward is really weighing your spirit down. You're really struggling to trust in what you, to be able to trust in what is coming. I kind of feel like that energy of trusting in the ships coming in, trust in what is hidden before moving forward is really weighing your spirit down. You're really struggling with trusting in that energy is what I feel. I kind of feel like air signs, it's kind of, I feel like there is some sort of a message Spirit is trying to give you on an intuitive level as well. Kind of feel like they could be showing you what is burdening you and what the hold up is for what is meant to be yours. That's what I feel. And I kind of feel like it's like I said, a struggle for you to see moving forward, and it's your own struggle. I feel that it's an internal struggle that you are juggling within yourself. All right. I just see that, it has definitely become a burden. It's been a burden. Something you've been waiting for has become a burden within your energy. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some signs. Yeah, mature, beard. It's like, this is the energy of, it's time to move away from this burden, air signs. It is really time to move forward from this heavy energy and mature on an intuitive level, on definitely on a spiritual level, and on a mental level as well. Yeah, break bread and hospitality. It's time to be mature. It's time to break bread with some certain situation within your life. Whatever you are struggling in this waiting process, whatever you are hiding, that is the hold up from you moving forward. I kind of feel like that is what's going on, air signs. There's something, the delay is the burden for whatever you are waiting for. Okay. And what it is that you need to do is you just need to mature, grow up a little bit. Okay. And go ahead and break the bread and be hospitable towards whatever you are waiting for. I just feel there's an energy of, there's a strong energy of this waiting period has become a burden, and it's kind of like stopped you from moving forward, air signs. All right. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull a postcard from Spirit for this first crow's energy. See what Spirit has to say. So there's your card, air sign. Let's flip it over so you can see the other side now. If you want to stop the video and read that. Okay, so dearest you, we are sending you waves of love and joy as we watch you reap the rewards of your tenacity and faith. We know how long it has taken for you to reach some of your goals and that you've had disappointments along the way. Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune into the vibrations of well-being. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality, but we know that happy rewards are on their way to you even now. Change is the only constant, so be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more, we promise. But more important, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments, the gentle breezes, the soft kisses, and the quiet commitments. Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself, not in arriving at any destination. You are surrounded by so much love and care. Can you feel us? Yes. And I kind of feel like these disappointments have been burdening your soul. And I kind of feel like you've been waiting for a long time for this ship to come in to move you forward. And Spirit's like, this temporary energy has hypnotized you. It's like it's hypnotized you into seeing something else. And again, that hypnotism it's been a struggle to see past it. It really has been. It's been a true burden on a soul level. It's been a struggle. All right, so let's go ahead and pull Pick a crow number 2 for the element of air. Okay, what do you want to discuss, Spirit? Movement, a number 36, which is a 9, a sacred journey marker. Now, when I see this waves, it does remind me of Aquarius or water as well. And if you look, there is water on there. So this is about movement, and it's a number 36, so it's a 9 on a soul level is what I feel. I kind of feel like there is some sort of movement on a soul level, as well as emotionally. So we're just going to go ahead and put that there. And we're going to see what Spirit is trying to address. This marker reminds you that all things change as a part of cycle of life. This may portend a physical move, or it heralds a release from restriction and waiting. Rejoice, for change is in the air and new things are about to enter your world. This puts you on notice that it's time to broaden your horizons as you move forward on your path. You may travel to new and foreign places, both physically and inwardly. It is fortune and timely to do so. Nothing is ever meant to be static in the ways of living. Mystery, movement brings challenges that must not be resisted. For progress can only be made by letting go of what was and welcoming what is and what is yet to come. This marker is always an omen of change for the better. So there is definitely some sort of movement happening for you, air signs. It is going to be a change for the better on an emotional level, on a physical level, and a spiritual level as well, I feel. So let's go ahead and pull some Crow Tarot and dig a little bit deeper into these energies. Yeah, the Four of Wands. So you're definitely moving into a more stable energy. Ace of Cups, yes. That stability is going to offer you emotional security, like really stable self-esteem. Oh, and a Ten of Cups. Yeah, there we go. 11, 11, and then we have a 1 and a 10, another 11. So there is lots of ones on the board. We got the Four of Wands, which will be 11, 11, and another 11. So that is all about manifesting. That's all about manifesting. So you got the Four of Wands. This is movement towards something more stable, achieving that stability, achieving very successful emotional, perhaps, partnership happening, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There could be a new emotional relationship, perhaps a twin flame or a soulmate energy coming together this week, manifesting for you. We got the Ten of Cups here. That's emotional joy, happiness, bliss. The Ace of Cups, that's something new on an emotional level. We got the Four of Wands. That's stability. That's success. That's achievement. So I just feel like there's this energy of you and perhaps somebody else moving into a successful, stable, trustworthy relationship, a new emotional experience that's going to be successful. And it's going to also be within your, I also feel it is something within yourself as well that you're going to achieve this emotional bliss within your own heart space, within your own soul, within yourself, as well as could be with somebody else as well. Perhaps, like I said, a soulmate, twin flame person. So let's go ahead and pull some signs from Spirit and see what's going on. Yeah, clingy and table gathering. All right. So I see, instead of clinging to things that make you itch, all right, clinging to, I see trees as, it's like I don't know, sometimes I think about trees as being that stable rooted energy. All right. So I just feel like, there is some clinginess there where there once was clinginess, and I kind of like feel like rooted energy within this clinginess. There is now movement. There is a freedom. There is movement on an emotional level. And I kind of feel like this is an energy where you got the Ten of Cups here, where family is going to be gathering. You're going to be sitting down, eating meals. There's going to be conversation. There's going to be joy. There's going to be happiness. There's going to be positive energy, loving energy, caring energy, good energy, beautiful energy. So let's go ahead and pull a postcard from Spirit to go with this second crow for the element of air. So there's the back of it. I see a bird on there. Birds remind me of messages. Okay, and then there's the back of it. If you want to stop the video, and here I'll put it real close up to the screen. You want to stop it, you could probably magnify it and read it. Alright, so it says, Dear you, there is always more than one side to an argument. Two sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach the experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternative plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to another's point of view. No matter what, you've always been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. That's why I'm seeing all the ones. 1, 1, 1, 1, 11, 11, 11. That's why I'm seeing it, because that's what you're doing. You're manifesting your life and bringing wonderful things to you. Wonderful things that make you happy. And I kind of feel like something that you're manifest is a partner. Even though the Lovers didn't come out, I see joy, I see happiness, I see stability. All right, so let's go ahead and pull the third crow for the element of air. What would you like to address, Spirit? The third crow for the element of air. The Queen, the messenger of Avalon. Woman, oh wait a minute, I got two of them. Well, we're going to take them both too. The messengers of Avalon and the animal guide of Avalon. So I got two of them. So I got the Queen, woman, fertility, feminine power, sexuality, and friendships, which is the number 4. Fours, again, 1111 is about stability. It's about, your foundation, all right? And then we have the B, luck, industrious, and sweet victory. And it's the number 16, which adds up to a 7. So a 7 and a 4 is another 11. So it does make sense that there's a lot of 11s going on this week. We are, February 2nd is the day. It's a special day for manifesting. Because what you are as within is so without, because it's the paradigm of the numbers. So yeah, it makes sense that there's a lot of 11s coming through for the element of air, because we are in Aquarius season, the element or the sign of air. All right, but anyway, so we got the Queen. So I kind of feel like, this energy of being the queen bee of your own, within yourself, being able to be the queen within yourself. So we're just going to go ahead and put these cards like this. And we're going to go ahead and see what Spirit wants to address So we'll start with the Queen. Fertility, beauty, female sexual energy, earthly pleasures, friendships among women. The Queen summons you to bestow her gifts upon you so that you can revel in the beauty of life. The Queen appears to remind you of the importance of self-esteem, self-worth, and holding your head high. Now is the time to set boundaries with others with gentle authority. Yet try not to be isolated from them in the process. The Queen knows how to delegate authority when she needs to. Summon your inner Queen and ask for what you need. The Queen also asks whether you're having fun. Maybe you need to read a good book with a cup of cocoa, go to a spa, and make plans with your pals. Look after yourself and remember to nurture your friendships. The Queen knows that she needs allies in the world to sustain her, and in return she shares her wealth with you. If you're inquiring about a specific female in your relationship to her, the Queen stands to represent her, which will bode whether or not so well or not so well, depending on which other cards flank her. This card also represents pregnancy, either as a metaphor or as a true miracle of life itself. The Queen is always a powerful omen and an ally. So the Queen, okay, so it's the B. So B is luck. So she will bode well. Like, this is a positive energy, a positive feminine energy. So what I feel is Spirit is saying you have a bit of luck this week, Gemini. You are tapping into your feminine energy, and you are ushering in and manifesting a sweet victory within your life this week, air signs. Beautiful with the 7 and a 4. That's 11. That's manifestation energy. All right, so let's go ahead and check into the B here and see what is going on. When the bee buzzes into your path, it's a reminder that with hard work and a firm commitment to building your dream, a sweet outcome is assured. The bee is a symbol of luck, so expect miracles and your life will be victorious and sweet. Remember that you also create your own luck. That is, effort is essential as you progress along your path in order to make your dreams a reality. The bee is an industrious, busy creature that always is making honey. The bee gets busy and then honey will soon be yours. The bee is always a fortunate omen. So you got a powerful omen and a fortunate omen. So I kind of feel like with Gemini, your feminine energy, you're using your gifts of the feminine energy to manifest something positive, some honey into your life. Beautiful energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For Pick a Crow number 3, for the element of air. So you're tapping into that feminine energy, and you are about to give birth to something sweet and positive in your life. And you've been working hard at that, working real hard at creating this achievement and this success. Yeah. The number, it's the 3 of Pentacles, that's collaboration. The 8 of Pentacles, that's working hard at collaborating. And the Hierophant, yes, air signs. So what I feel is you are going to collaborate with somebody. I kind of feel like you very well could be collaborating with somebody and teaching somebody something. We got the 3 and an 8, which is an 11. We got another 11 up there. So we got 11 with the element of a 5 behind it, all right, which is the Hierophant. So I kind of feel like there is some sort of a lesson that has been learned on a spiritual level, all right? And because of you working hard at this, and I feel like you're collaborating with your spirit, you're collaborating with your feminine energy to birth this sweet victory of this spiritual lesson and spiritual knowledge is what I feel. All right, I kind of feel like, I mean, this is beautiful energy. Like, the bee is all about luck. It's all about the honey, the that's what I feel. The feminine energy is feeling the sweetness of this manifestation, feeling the sweetness within her inner reality as well as her outer reality this week. I kind of feel like, air signs, you have worked hard at gaining this spiritual wisdom of how to learn how to manifest from your feminine energy. You've gained that that spiritual wisdom through friendships, by standing in your feminine power. And I kind of feel like we got industrious. The bee is a hard worker, and we got the 8 of Pentacles. You have worked really, really hard at learning how to tap into that feminine power and to co-create with spirit, to manifest this sweetness. That's what I feel. Beautiful energy. So now we're going to pull some signs that spirit is showing you. So let's go ahead and pull 2 cards. Yeah, flame, eternity. So there is some sort of eternal flame. You are tapping into your soul's energy here. I feel, yeah, your flame, that internal flame, that light within your soul is bringing you lots of luck, and you've worked really hard at keeping that flame lit between your masculine and your feminine energy. You've worked really hard. You've learned lots of lessons through lots of eternities. Look at all the candles that are lit through lots of lifetimes, and it has brought you to today through this week. And it has taught you lots of lessons on a spiritual level on how to relight that flame. So that's what I feel for you. You are co-creating with your feminine energy. You are collaborating with spirit through your feminine energy, through your soul's eternal flame. And you're working at achieving this sweet victory on a spiritual level as well as on a reality level. Yeah, the nourishment, milk. You are feeling the nourishment on a soul level. You're like drinking the milk and honey of life. The milk and honey, the sweetness of life. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, I love it. So yeah, you're definitely on fire this week, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So let's go ahead and pull a postcard from Spirit to send off this message to the element of air. So this is your postcard, air signs. Would you look at that? And I'm going to flip it over and hold it for you if you want to stop the video and magnify it and read it. Okay, so it says, dearest you, did you know that when you stop fighting and accept everything exactly as it is right now, miracles start to happen? There is a freedom in this kind of radical acceptance. Let go of unrealistic expectations and see things as they really are, not how you'd like them to be. You'll be surprised at how everything seems to fall into place. When you refuse to accept things, life gets messy. You act messy, and your world stays in chaos, tension, and disarray. But don't try to force a change or manipulate circumstances. Instead, learn about what is in front of you and face it with your eyes fully open. Then you can decide to stay or go, sink or swim, move or stay still. Acceptance is the key to freedom and opens the door to the real opportunities waiting to be discovered. Set yourself and others free. Yes. Loving you so much, always and forever. Set yourself free to give birth to the sweetness and the milk and the honey of life. And especially, I kind of feel like it could be, a spiritual path, opening up a spiritual, maybe you're going to step into service and start teaching, a class on spiritualism and how to work hard to light this eternal flame and fill the milk and honey on a spiritual level, a physical level, and especially on a heart level with the queen coming through here. All right, air signs. Well, that was your weekly energetic check-in. Thank you for watching, air signs. Blessed be.